Hello, we are back to drawing hands. And we're gonna see how well we can do. See if we're getting any better actually. I'm not sure if we are. We're gonna figure it out. I think I will. Let's see now. Let me move this so it doesn't get in the way. Let me get more comfortable. And let's see how it goes. What am I looking at? Like that. Like uh this. Barely see that connecting. Actually, that would be more like this. Actually, more down. Let's see. Let's say like that for now. Let me delete big line, or let me make this bigger. Like that. Like you can barely see some the surface on top. Like this. I get a feel for what I'm looking at. Because it is kind of confusing. For starters, this is going in like that. What is it? I feel like it might be more like this. With the thumb being like this, kind of. Yeah, let's say that it's like this might actually be more up here. Like that, let's say like that for now. We're gonna fix things later if they're not correct. Um, hand being like this, like I mean the forearm. Uh, so this will be the thumb, like that. I'm trying very hard to figure out what I'm looking at. Okay, let's say that it's fine for now. Let's just accept that it's fine. Now, get this like that. And now the fingers being more like. Let me figure it out. like uh like that, let's say, and then like that. Sure, let's just go with that for now. This being the back of the head where the knuckles are, the knuckles will be right there. This will be finger, the pointer one. Maybe slightly short, like that. Then like this will be. I'm so confused as to what I'm looking at. Let's say that it's like this for now. One finger. Two finger. Like this. Middle finger like that. One more finger like this. Remove most of this really. Like that. Hands are weird, man. Like this. This is like that. Like this. Then you can't really see the rest. But let's work on the thumb now. Usually I start with it, now I'm just gonna finish with it. Let's say that thumb connects somewhat like this. With it coming out of here. White, is it that white? Let's just say like this for now. Then like slightly bent in. Like that. With the nail just being like this. Now with the way the thumb connects, it's more like this. Then like that with the thumb muscles just going out and covering half the hand. Not half, but the big part of it. Connecting like this. Moving like that. And that's where the thumb would be. That's where the thumb muscle would be. Can't really that, but like this. Like this would be too wide. Going to slightly thinner. Like that. Why the thumb would be way larger and take up way more space. Which means I've made it too small. Yeah, okay, the thumb is tiny, very tiny. I need to make it way larger. So, let's figure it out. How big would that part be? Because I feel like it should be massive. Actually, noticeably massive. So massive it's almost covering the hand. Like that, kind of. This. Thumb like that, let's say. With the fingernail being like somewhat. Let me zoom in and clean up. This and this also doesn't exist. So this doesn't exist. It ends up right there. Which means most of this could be cleaned up a bit. Up later. Let me remove this. Like that. This touch is also like that. That is fine, I believe. Let me remove all of this. This is the knuckle for the thumb, but I'm not sure how to draw it properly. Keep it that way for now. Also, we don't need some of these things here. We really don't need this. We can't really see where the pinky starts. Also, I feel like this should be bigger, maybe not. I just clean out all of this inside. Like that. With the nail being more like this. Yeah, I think that's somewhat better. Now, this ring finger goes more like that. Let's see, with this going like that. Yeah, that is fine, I believe. I'm not gonna think too much about the ring finger. And the pinky... Pinky can't really be seen. Except in the very end, right there. It's your pinky. That's a nail. You can't really see a nail. That's not rounded down. Uh, like this. That. Fingers are turning out bigger and bigger than expected. Let's say like this. Oh, proportions are so wrong. Around. Like that, let's say. And it's all fucked. The pinky would be going more like this instead. So this doesn't go that far. Basically like that. Like this. And like say like that. Now that doesn't exist. Can't really see that. Knuckle is fine, just maybe yeah, let's say that that's the knuckle. Let me remove this. Let me see, let's see. Okay, we have this like that. You don't really have this. Like the line that would usually just go through there is more like this. And this just looks horrendous, if I'm gonna be honest. You know what? Let's just call it a warm-up hand and be done with it. Make it smaller, please. Thanks. Go there. Don't get in the way. Okay, next. Hopefully something that I do better at. Well, this one seems like it would be a nightmare. Let's do it anyway. Okay, so let me get some things straight. The poem would be something like this. Just 3D. If I want to point it in my direction, it would be like, let me just remove thing. Oh, that definitely is what I want to do. If I want to point it in my direction, it would be something like this. Like this. Like that. Is it too long? I think I might have made it too long. Okay, let's say that it's like this actually. Because it is pointing at me, for example. This being more like that. That you can barely see that. And the thumb part of the hand being like this. Wait, that makes no sense. I've messed up something horribly. How would the thumb be there when I shorten the hand? Wait, this would be slightly further away like that. The forearm would be like let me remove things. The forearm would be like this. This would be like the wrist. Like that is the thumb. You can barely see from the top. And like this. The thumb being like that. That I mean the thumb muscle. Not really, more like this. With the fingers pointing at me. Okay, this is weird. If let's say one finger is like starts here, or until the end of the thing, like that, it starts like that, and I want it to end up like right there, basically. So here have like 3 small points. That, for example, is wrong. This would be like this, like this, this, like this, and like this, with the points being like this and this. Let's make you smaller. This is the finger right here, the pointer finger. The middle finger ends up right here. This will not have its thing. Still feels like it's going too far up. Anyway, middle finger somewhat right there, with the start right uh, here. This is too wide actually. Can't really see that, but we're gonna work on it later. Like that. Let's not make it too thin like this. Go of that, remove this, this. It's points of the hand being like that and like that. Right. Here's when where the finger skin connects things. And also like right there. Right there, you don't really see that. Mm. Can I do the thumb real quick for like change of pace? This would be wider. It just still connects here. Clean it up slightly. Like that. With the thumb basically starting here. Then just in two steps. One of them reaches until here. And the other one being like that. Now there is some skin connecting it like this, but you can't really see most of this. Just like that. You can't see that. Then there's this thing here, like this is where the thumb starts. The way it connects to the hand. This is the thumb basically. I think it's okay for now. Now, the ring finger ends up like right there. Like right there. Or somewhere right around there. Exactly right. Like this. Like that. Sure. I remove this real quickly. Like that. Few fingers more. That doesn't exist. What if I just make that line that I usually make around here? And uh, this might not be that fanned out. Like this. So it's like this will be the pinky. Like that, yes. With the start being somewhat like this, except I didn't do it properly. With the connection being more like that. Damn, it looks horrible. It looks so horrible. I can't even explain how bad it looks. I mean, you can see, but still. I'll just zoom out, pick it up, act like it never existed, and just throw it in the corner. Okay, let's actually pick it up. Thanks. Oh boy. Mm, they always seem so horrible. But you know what? I'm not gonna skip a single one. I'm just gonna pick up and draw everyone I can. Let's see. Let's not zoom out that much. This much is fine. Like that. Now let's see. How do we twist that? Like this. Like that. And then some twist of the hand like this. If it's going further away, it's just gonna be getting thinner, right? This like that. Now the thumb is slightly poking out, so it's more like this, I'm assuming. We're gonna see later. But let's say that for now this is fine, except maybe this ends up closer to here. Way closer. Like this. And we remove most of this. Like that. Okay, no, most of this is just not lining up properly. This last one would be like this would also be like this. Now things are starting to line up properly, more properly. I'm gonna be working on this and fixing it over and over and over until it turns out correct. Like that. Uh, let's say that this will be like this for now. Let's remove this and redo it properly. This ends like here, this would end like there. And like that, let's say. This is where the finger starts. First knuckle. Let's keep it that way for now. Everything else seems fine. This is the thumb. Gonna work on that in a bit. Like this, like this, like that. Ooh, okay. Now there might be a slight issue with what we see here. First of all, when one of the fingers would start like this, the pinky. Let's meet the pinky. Hello. Like that. There's the pinky. Can't really see what's under it, but it's fine, kind of. Yes. Now there is actually something which goes like that. A, something like a box which is being carried there. And it goes like this. Under everything else. Now, realistically, we can't see anything under the box. I'm gonna clean up some stuff and leave some guidelines there. For example, the thumb would be like this, and then just like that. Zoom in a bit, clean up stuff that shouldn't be visible. So the thumb is basically like, let me get this line like straighter and better. Right. Remove that. Also, this can't be seen. This can't be seen. Can be a bit cleaner. This is the thumb, just going like that. And that's about it for the thumb. It might be too high up, but we're gonna work on that later. Now the rest of the hand. This was the pinky, right? Well, next up is the ring finger. It goes that high up. Can't see anything under the ring finger. Means we're gonna delete all of that. What is you? Oh, I remember what is you. So I've got this and the thumb not the ring finger, just walks back in there and just does like that. Maybe you can see some slight nail there. But that's about it for the ring finger. You also can't see this. You can barely see the box under. Let me get the box like thicker so it can be more noticeable. Like that. Like that. Okay, box is fine. I do, I don't know. Uh, that doesn't need to exist. Neither does most of this. This would actually be kinda fatter. I don't know why, but it is. Fingers, I guess. That. Like this. Okay, that's fine for now. Now you can barely see it, but there's another knuckle there. If anything, you can barely see it so much that you can't even see. Let's just finish this here like that. You can't really see the knuckle. Let's say just that you just can't. But that's where the middle finger is. Okay. You can see basically like the finger coming out there. Maybe this is too long. Yes. Or like this. Yeah, that's better. Let me clean that up. Talk about a mess of a drawing. That brush just leaves such a mess. And you can't see this end of the box as well, so we're just gonna remove all of it. Together with this part here. Right. Now you can see some nail right there. Like that, yes. And last finger is somewhere around here. Clean up the inside. And I can remove most of this. You can barely see some nail there. Now this thumb doesn't belong this high up. So I'm just gonna try to pick it up gently. Very, very gently. Actually, I'm not just gonna pick it up. I'm gonna remove it. My thumb. And I'm gonna redo it. But for now, let's finish box so it can be there when I'm redoing stuff. Slightly bigger, like that. Let me remove most of this, like this. Fine. Well, so that would be like this, right? For the most part, this is where the thumb connects. And like the thumb just going in like that. with everything else on the inside being removed, and nails. Like that. Now I'm noticing some slight issues with the size of the top fingers, but I feel like it's fine. Like for example, I can make this slightly thicker. It's something smaller. What a mess. Okay, well, that would be it for that one. I think that one turned out decent. Decent-ish. Boy, I'm gonna try something. First, make this smaller. Place it here, press OK. Cancel this, fix the rotation of the thing. Zoom out slightly. Now, instead of using this brush, what if I just pick up something extremely thin? I think there was some. Huh. Okay, let me see. If I just do this, it make you very, very thin. What are you? Let's use you for the sketches for now. Let's see how you work out. No, not exit. Next one. I really don't like this one. Let's see. Okay, I've got two hands here on the same picture. I'm gonna draw both of them. Maybe not in the way they're interacting, but just draw both of them. Okay, let's just work with that for now. Let's see how it goes. Now for starters, let's start with this one. Why is it so gray? I don't know. This at the moment. I think. And now, let's see what are we working with. I want to get the base shape very correctly. This. Like that. like that. Sure, slightly. Now the thumb is like this. Basically. Let's trace stuff. Make this bigger. Erase this. So the thumb thing is like halfway through the palm. That's like this. And yeah, that's okay-ish. With it separating some there. This like this. Okay. Now if for example the thumb starts going through like that, the distance between this be equal, but it's not. Starts from here. Like that, maybe better, cleaner. This game with the fingernails being like that. Okay, that's fine for now. Um, Now finger like this. Like that. Sure, let's say that this is the pointer finger with another one just going in this. Slightly shorter because it's pointing slightly towards us. Like that. In and figure things out. Like this. That. We have this line here. And the thumb line is halfway, more than halfway through, basically like that. Yeah, that's the thumb line actually. I'm gonna remove this. This looks annoying. Now, ring finger. So let's get some shapes going, like where things are supposed to go. Like that. Ring finger going in like this, this. Like that. That would be the ring finger, and the pinky being like this. This. That. Right. Let me zoom in a lot and start cleaning up stuff. Oh, okay, that was with a different brush, I see. Like this. Let me remove the guidelines. Okay, that one honestly turned out decent. Surprisingly decent. Maybe I shouldn't think too much about those. Thinking too much really doesn't help with my case. Okay, make you smaller. Like that. That. Now, hand 2. Let's zoom in first before hand 2. Let me see. Save, out zoom it like that. And one like this. One like this. Let's see. What would that look like? Like that? Too long. Like this, let's say. Slightly tilted to the side. So like that. Not even slightly, like very tilted to the side, like this. Like that. Thumb right here. Connected to this. Oops. Let's see. Connected to this with a bunch of knuckles. With the first knuckle being like this, like this, next knuckle, and last knuckle this. You can see more. That's enough. Tendons like that, like that. Okay. Now first finger. First of all, let's get this more like this. I'm more willing to do it like that. With the thumb starting right here. That. Nail being like this. The thumb ending like that. And there's the skin that connects everything, like right there. Now I just need to use the eraser to actually show what is hidden behind all the scribbles. There's like, oh, not you, not you. Yeah, you can slightly the hand just continuing over there. There's just the thumb over here, connecting like that with eraser. Oh, it can fit here for the most part. Most part is not enough though. Like that. Like this. Oh, no, no, no. Let's fix that. Sure. Like this. Now, first finger, pointer finger, will appear like that. Coming out of the knuckle. We remove that, get a bigger eraser, clean up properly, clean up on the inside. And now some nails. That's the first finger, right? Now the second finger being somewhat like this. With it going like this. Okay. Maybe thinner actually. Let's go back to being thinner. Like that. Yes. Actually, this would be more correct if it's just straighter. So like this. Clean up things. You don't exist. You don't have good continuation. It's like this. With crazy nails. Like that, let's say. Like that finger should be thinner. Pointer one. Yeah. Remove this. Let's not take off too much. Like that. This. Okay. Now you can barely see another line, another finger going through, but you can't really see it. So that's about right. Now there are two more fingers. Like this. This. Wait, that actually turned out looking kind of fine. Let me just clean up stuff. That shouldn't be visible. Except the bottom part. Now, tendons would connect more like... let me clean things up. Tendons would connect more like this, this, this. That would seem more correct. Now this one might be a little too thick. So maybe I could remove that line and redo it to be not as messy. This. Like that. That is fine. I'm happy with it. Like this. And yeah. I think I'm gonna forget about structure too much. I'm just gonna do it like I do with the bodies. Just get the main thing going, like the torso of the hand, basically the palm, and then everything else is just winged. You just go for it. if you do it right, you do it right. If you don't, well, what a shame. Get good. But I am very happy with how that one turned out, to be honest. Now maybe the thumb is too big, but or at least not too big, but pointing too far out. Like this. Okay. Now spend my time fixing it. Remove most of here. Like this. Like that, and then there's some in there. Let me like this. Okay, I will try more of this next time. Probably just doing more hands for the foreseeable future. Let's see what the next one is, if I can make it work. Okay, that's one of those. Hmm. I think it'll be fine for now. I won't do it. I won't do anymore for now. It's like 5. Decent enough, I guess. I'll just continue next time with more hands, more volume. Try to get them better. Try the new thing I did. So basically just skip all the... Just do the torso and do like little helping thing for the thumb, and then everything else you just wing it. Yep, okay. Well, that was it for now. See, we'll do more next time. Bye.